Miriam is in everybody's face. Miriam is just loud. She's loud. She's everywhere.
So guys, we have another episode for you, and Amaka is once again.
Hey guys.
So as you all know, this is the episode where we get to go into details and talk about the things that are on your mind and maybe things that you didn't notice or things that you noticed from the last episode. Amaka, welcome back. Let's do this.
Thank you.
So how are we even going to start today? I think we should start by talking about Miriam because there's a lot to her at this point. What do you think? First impression?
I think she's the fire that this Lagos Real Housewives needs right now because she's coming with buzz. That baby is on fire. She's just coming and she's unleashing. It can be good, it can be bad. It just depends on how you want to see it. And I think she also came in with a mindset because she just came in and started,
dropping
things. Yes.
Why do people perceive you as a bitch?
But maybe I'm a bitch sometimes.
Why did you decide to inject your nose and chin? Girl, bye. Next.
So I feel like she came with a mindset which I don't like, but the babe can dress. She has very fantastic fashion sense. At least this episode and episode 4, she looks good. She's a very fantastic addition in my opinion. She's going to make it more interesting.
She's going to bring the way she came in. I think she also added a lot to this particular episode. She brought in things, and I didn't even miss Yabo so much. It was towards the end. I was like, oh, Yabo was not even here. You get?
Yeah, me too. Because Yabo didn't come to Lake. She didn't come to Abuja with them. That's why.
Yes. So I didn't even notice her absence until when I saw her. I was like, okay, she wasn't here.
So it's not safe to say that she carried the episode. She carried the episode, yes.
Although, like you said, she came with a mindset. And from the video that we watched, I think we both watched that interview from Tools and Bemi, where she spoke about the fact that she wanted to join Atlanta, Real Housewives of Atlanta. So I think someone that has watched, like really watched. So she knows what Real Housewives is about.
When I literally got the call, I was in LA. I was actually auditioning for the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
No way.
Yes.
For you to audition for Atlanta, you know it so. Atlanta is one of the best of them. So for you to go and audition there, that means she has been a watcher of Real Housewives and maybe she knows. I just pray she's not acting out the script. I just hope she's being her real self.
As she came in late, it's almost like she feels like she needs to be like, because
make her presence known.
Yeah, people have already chosen who they like. So it's like, okay, I'm coming in now. I need to do what needs to be done. Because for her to come in, what do you think about the whole Caroline issue? She said that when she...
That's what I'm saying. I feel like she's not being her real self because she's just picking on Caroline. I don't know why she's... Maybe, this thing is like a whole night. And they just pick out some bits and bits.
Maybe there's something we did not see.
Maybe there are some things we did not see. But from what they showed us, Caroline did not do anything. For someone that they just met you. I mean, did you expect her to jump up and come and hug you? I feel like the only reason Chioma hugged her was Chioma was already standing up. Do you understand? And it was her event. So I mean, it's only proper that you will hug the person. Maybe Caroline is not a hugger. And it wasn't only Caroline that shook her hand. So I don't know why she
it wasn't
Caroline
only
in particular.
Caroline.
Do you get? So that's why I feel like she came with a mindset. I feel like maybe she spoke to what's her name, Tony offline, asked questions about people that are there. Why don't you just come and start attacking somebody?
There has to be something behind it. There's something. And again, it's that Tony thing I wanted to talk about in particular. You know that at the beginning, Laura mentioned that Tony told her something about Caroline.
Tony told me a few things that I can't say, but Tony and Caroline were very close friends and they fought.
Maybe Laura Tony also told Miriam something to about
Caroline.
So she's giving her a particular, like she was giving her gist about Caroline. This Caroline gist, I want it to come out too.
Yes.
Because Laura said she will not talk. And then now Miriam is closer to Tony. So there's definitely something. You will not just pick on somebody because they put their hand like this to shake you. Like there's more to it.
And but you saw the video that
I said I literally played it 3 times. Like, how do you want it to shake? So I'll put my hand like this. So you shake so that the hand will enter.
Whether she wanted her to shake her like this, maybe she wanted her to go there.
Had enough?
I don't understand. It just did not make any sense. It didn't make any sense. But apart
I
from
know
that, she's a
Toyin
good babe.
describes Caroline as a bitch. I'm yet to really see it, but
My sister, that bitch thing, do you understand? I don't know. Caroline seems very sweet to me. Honestly, I know she has her own issues, obviously, but she seems like a sweet person. Do you get?
Laura has
And I'm one of
way more bitchy than Caroline so far.
honestly,
But they've
she
not
has
called
been.
her that.
Yes. Do you know what I
That's
feel?
funny.
I feel like everybody's trying to prey on somebody they feel like will not come for them. If you notice, nobody has come for Toyi. Nobody has come like that for Iyabo. So even when Laura had issues with Iyabo, she still went to meet Iyabo to like tell her, no, it's not like that. I don't have an issue with you. She's trying to make peace with her. Do you understand? I don't know why they are picking on Caroline because I've not seen it. Honestly, I've not
Then
seen it.
there are truth or dare games. The question that this even still brings us back to Caroline. The question that we asked, and then the question that Miriam also asked.
Why did you decide to inject your nose and chin? My nose and chin. Stretch it and stretch it. Laura.
It's part of the game.
I know you like those type of things. Like ask whatever.
No, but it's part of the game. See, this is a reality show. So before you even say you want to be a part of it, you have to actually prepare your mind and know that there's no boundary anymore.
There's no limit.
You don't have any boundary. Even when they asked Caroline about her husband, and then she was saying her ex-husband rather, that's Danjuma, that is off limits. I'm like, there's nothing that's off limits.
Everything is on the table.
Everything is within the limits. Everything is there. You cannot pick and choose what they'll ask you. No. You can decide not to answer the way she decided not to answer, but not that they won't ask you. Choma even said it too.
Choma said it's a game.
Yeah, it's a game. At the end of the day, it's a game. And if you don't want to answer, you take a shot. It's not a do or die affair. Laura even answered. And that was a very
Laura didn't take offense.
Most of them there have had
cosmetic surgery. To that question.
And I want to also talk about something. Have you noticed that whenever they want to talk about Laura, they keep talking about how she's protective of her family and all that?
I have had problems. I don't talk. See me, I don't talk. But you know that when you talk about my family, it triggers me. Oh, better. She telling me now that, she mentioned her family, which is for me, it's a no-no.
The whole drama between Laura and Caroline, in my opinion, Laura is the one that started it.
She's the one that brought up her sister now.
You're the one that brought up. Nobody talked about your sister. Only you bring up your sister. Now you are saying you're
family and protecting family.
Who asked you?
You come from my family.
You're
the one that started your family juice. So
you're the one that brought up your family. So they are not talking about it now. You're not crying.
She even brought up the family not in a not so good way. Like she said, it's because of my sister that I'm beefing you. So if your sister is because of the beef, then we have to address it. The only thing I didn't like was when she said she was telling Choma, when she was telling Caroline that she would talk to her sister concerning her issue. Then Choma now decided that it's that time that she would not tell her to talk to her sister about the other one. Obviously, he's going to. When the place is heated up, he said she
no. Since she wants to have a meeting with her sister, let her come present the whole package.
I don't know if Laura doesn't like when people are welcoming new people, because the way she saw them attending to Choma, she didn't like the fact that they were giving Choma so much attention. And then now again, she's now saying, it's like
Miriam right now is all over the place. I don't think the other girls are like so cool with her. I think that they think that she's too much. She's a bit too much. Like this.
Nobody had that
and
idea.
I was thinking maybe when you settle with somebody, you've settled with the person. I don't know. I don't like it when me and you have an issue. We've talked it out. And then I'm going to talk to another castmate about the issue. I'm still sounding like I'm angry with you. Then you're not like, no, we've made up. I'm talking of when she was with Miriam. And then talking about Chioma. Then they say, then why are you bringing up the issue? Why are you talking about it as if you're still pissed off and you're still angry?
She's definitely still angry. I really applaud Chioma for going to her room to even speak to her. Like, how are you doing?
Actually mature.
I will not do it. I will invite you for my trip, and that's how it's gonna end. Like me inviting you for my trip is already enough to show that I'm good with you. That's for me.
Exactly.
So for her to even go as far as meeting her, like, is there still any tension? And I'm sure they didn't show everything. I'm sure they had a longer conversation. Yeah. Like trying to make peace, make sure that you're good on my trip. I'm even treating you extra. Like, okay, making sure you're fine on this trip. And then you now say that, like towards the end, when she said she will not invite her for her this thing. Like you're just coming back from her trip. Are you forgetting that?
No, but I actually fault Chioma and Caroline at that part.
For not coming, yeah.
Because no, even if it's not compulsory to come,
but let them know.
You at least called. Let them know you're not coming. You'd have. It's just conscious. You're meant to do that. I blame them honestly.
For
should have placed a call because someone like Chioma wouldn't have taken that thing as well. Should have been pissed off. So I feel like they should have at least called. I'm not able to make it. Yeah, exactly. And funny enough, I didn't even know Caroline was sick during the trip. Do you know she was sick? She was sick.
I think I noticed when Tiana was when Miriam was talking about the handshake, I think Tiana kind of like wanted to put it in that Caroline was not really okay. The mayor was like, even though you're meeting someone for the first time.
Even
though. So you're meeting someone for the first time, you should. So Miriam just made a big deal about that handshake. She brought it up 3 times, even in the dinner.
And you know, can I just say something? Do you know when Chioma came to her room after the slumber party they had? Caroline was looking so. I don't know whether it's just me that saw. She looked so pure. I don't know how to explain it.
She looks very pure, especially when she's not on makeup.
No makeup, just packed hair. She looked so
me as I am.
Exactly, she just looked so real. She wasn't trying to. I really appreciated her for that at that moment. Even Tiana looked still like very, very okay by the pool when she was by the pool. Did you get when she was just lying down? But I was expecting Caroline, maybe because I was expecting Caroline to be every time doing makeup, you know, the way Chioma does that. You know, Chioma, you cannot catch Chioma on fresh. You cannot catch Chioma.
Never to be caught on fresh.
And
she
then
even regretted the last time. Dinner. Oh, the fashion at the dinner.
The fashion was.
I like Chioma's outfits.
I loved. It was so. Nice.
I think I also like the fact that Caroline looked different.
I like the fact that I think Caroline's friend stays in Abuja because if you remember, she came to join them at the Central Park area. Yeah. You understand? So I feel like she stays in Abuja and she represented the whole Abuja and Caroline.
Yeah. They look like rich aunties. I think maybe she's even the one that influenced Caroline's outfit for that night because they both look like rich aunties. Like
they look like Abuja women. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Abuja women. Let me just put it that way. Yes, Abuja exactly. Yeah. They had that look. So I liked it. It was different.
Yeah, I loved the outfit. Good too. At first, I was thinking it was maybe black tie, but she wear like black dinner gown. But everybody was putting on black. I was like, yeah, I saw Caroline.
It was only Laura's friend that did not wear black.
That means there was no team. Oh no, Laura's friend. But that one is friend now. Why are you putting pressure on people that are just friends? People should leave her alone. She's not like you.
If you're coming, I'm not in support. Me, I'm not.
I am Laura's friend. Laura's friend is
I always say that that's me. Like I cannot stress myself. But I feel like if you're appearing once in that kind of thing, you should try now.
Okay, let me ask you. Let me put you on the spot. What's her name? Chioma's friend. What did she wear?
I don't remember.
You see. So she appeared once, and we're talking about.
At least it was black.
You know, she see. Nobody talked about it. But Tiana looked very good.
Tiana and her daughter, I think they looked. You know when someone is looking very decent, but still, you know.
Even Laura looked beautiful. Like. I love Laura's dress. I love her red hair. She looks really, really pretty.
You want to say my favorite for the night?
For that night, there is 3 people. I cannot pick only one because I love Chioma's outfits. I love the headpiece rather. I love the long gown with the slits. It was very, like she said, risque, but it was really nice. I loved Laura's one, and then of course I loved not Caroline, but Caroline's friend.
I like Caroline's own. Yeah, I like Caroline's own. But you talking about the friend. If you're adding friend, let's say Caroline's
okay,
friend. If you're not adding
about
friends,
the main cast,
I like Caroline's own. Funny enough, if it's normal dressing, please don't say normal dressing. I'll pick Chioma first. But the only reason I'm going to put Caroline first for me is just because it was different, and I didn't expect it.
What do you think of this person calling Caroline Fulu?
If Chioma goes to the left, Caroline will go to the left. If Chioma, it's not shade, it's something I would say. Do
you think she's a follower?
When they said that thing, it was funny to me, right? I want to believe that they are saying it based off of what we have not seen, right? So maybe there are so many other situations where she followed, she did something because Chairman was doing it, or she didn't do something because Chairman was doing it, and they're not showing us. Because
But have you seen any episode like that?
I think the friendship is mutual from my own aspect, from my own side.
Yeah,
and Chairman
like,
also stands in for herself. Imagine she wanted to fight for her just because of Laura.
Yeah, do you get?
They stand in for each other. So I don't see the friendship being like, oh, it's
That they're talking.
So.
Caroline calls Choma out whenever she misbehaves, like in public. Even that time where in the slumber party when you were doing the musical chairs, when somebody wanted to sit down and Choma dragged the chair. Remember? Caroline called her like, why are you cheating? She called her out like she's cheating. So I don't know why. Like I said, maybe there's something that we're not seeing. I don't know why.
But we are going to talk based on what we are seeing. She's not a follow.
Exactly.
Yeah. Anything they're seeing on their own, except they tell us. They don't tell us. It's their business.
Maybe the camera, the production team, they are biased. We are watching. We'll keep watching.
We'll keep watching. Let's see how other episodes will be. And we'll see you guys next week. Hopefully. Amaka, don't slime me. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. Thank you all. Bye. Love you. I just noticed that light has gone off.
No, now
end it for me. Okay, well, end it for me.
So thank you guys for watching this video. If you like it, please click the like button, subscribe, and drop a comment. What do you think about this whole thing we spoke about? And who was your favorite in this particular episode? Let's hear your opinions. Thank you so much for watching.
Guys.
See ya next week. Bye. Anita, don't put this part out. People. Don't put this part out. Don't send it in. Bye, guys.
I'll put
Thank you very much.